Hey everyone, Kevin here. Just going to do my video demo for project number 2. For this project, we were supposed to create a horse carousel. So this is kind of a graphic showing of what that's supposed to look like. You basically have a horse carousel path and then a little horsey. And the idea is if you get that working, we'd basically add 3 additional horses for extra credit. It'd be rocking out of phase. For this project, I basically kind of worked incrementally. I started with kind of the single horse, got a minimum working example for that, and then moved on to the 4 horse, and then finally implemented some of the glute implementation objectives, such as for the inside and outside scenes and constraints on the ortho and perspective views. So just kind of showing the first example. This is what it looks like. So I have my single rocking horse. Successfully imported it from the carousel object file, translated it through the radius to the edge. This axis here you could see is actually rotating because I included that rotation in the box list. I kind of like that effect versus keeping it on the outside. So that's working. So we can go ahead and go to the 4 horse one. And here we go. Here's how it looks. So again, we got 4 rocking horses. They're all on the edge. They're rotating. They're moving up and down. They're kind of rocking forward and backwards as well. As part of this one, we were basically supposed to implement 2 scenes, basically an inside and outside view. The inside view is from the inside of the carousel. Outside is sort of looking like this view towards the whole scene. So you can see here I've added this pop-up menu drop-down basically for interior and exterior. So if you click interior, suddenly you're inside the carousel. You can just kind of watch the horses go by, and you can go back out to the exterior. And I'm doing this with my mouse with the pop-up menu, but I also added a shortcut key with just V, so I don't need to use this pop-up. I can actually just use the letter V and just kind of toggle between inside-outside views. In addition, we had some constraints about you should only be able to scale or rotate while you're in the outside scene. And so for example, I'm just going to demonstrate that. If I go to view, I'm now using my mouse. I'm trying to, you can still see my mouse here, but I'm clicking on it and it's not letting me rotate it. It's not letting me scale it. I'm using my scrolly wheel now too, you can see, and it's not doing anything. So I'm going to press V again to exit to the outside view. You can see we're back here, and I got my scrolly wheel, and you'll see that's working now as intended in this outside view. I could also just click and drag and rotate. That's working. The other thing was we want to limit the perspectives, like basically an outside view. That's the only time we could switch between orthographic and perspective. I'm not sure I'm saying that right. So here's O, here's P, here's O, here's P. And similarly, if I go back to the inside view, if I'm just clicking those hotkeys, O, P, nothing's happening. And similarly, if I click on these, nothing happens. And if I go back to view again, I can toggle in between these as needed. So I think that pretty much satisfies all the requirements. I did kind of notice it wasn't really clear in the directions, but basically when you're in the inside view mode, it's possible for you to be toggling here, and it's not showing the orthographic versus perspective, but once you exit back out into view, it's changed the state. And so if you were looking previously from orthographic, from the outside view, it might have switched to perspective and vice versa. So anyways, that's this project. As sort of a fun bonus, I'll show you something else I also made just for fun. This is kind of like what you saw there was kind of like for children. You would see at a theme park. And then there's what I call the crazy horse one. This is for basically 21 plus, adults only. There you go. So you got some crazy motions, the side to side, the sort of wheelbarrow. So I think this would be pretty fun to hop on. Okay, I think that's it. So hope you enjoyed. Thanks.